Hello. In order to see sample items that can be found on the focused interim assessment blocks, or FIABs, the IABs, the ICA, and actually the summative assessment itself, there's a website called Smarter Content Explorer. Now, this website is put out by Smarter Balanced. It can actually be found on the CAS website right here, this button, Smarter Balanced Content Explorer. The sample items are not the only thing on this website. There's a variety of things. There's connections playlists, there's vocabulary, but I am going to show how to find the sample items. So there's two different ways to get there. The first is if you scroll down and click on sample items website, it will open up another website. In order for this to happen though, you need to know what claim or target you want. So for example, you would need to know your grade, your subject, ELA or math, and then your reading claim, and then what target or standards you want. And then it will show you these things here. Now, I'm going to jump back because I want to show how to specifically get sample items for a particular FIAB or IAB. So I'm going to use this navigation up here. I'm going to select grade 6. I'm going to choose math. And then instead of claim this time, I'm going to choose test. Now, when I choose that, a new kind of navigation pops up. I'm going to see the interim assessment block for the number system, and I want to see what types of problems are on here. Now, the way that it looks is it gives you a description of what this IAB is. You can look at it more. You can go into the Exploring the Connections playlist, which links then to the tools for teachers. You do have to log into that using your CASP login because it has some secure materials on it. But ignoring that, you can also download the Math IAB blueprint. This is not just for this particular IAB. It has all of the IABs on there. It's 29 pages. But the best part is coming down here. All right, so you'll notice that this IAB for sixth grade math, it's the number system. It says that it covers 3 targets. So it's all under claim 1, but it is target B, target C, and target D. I'm going to click on this more, but I need to remember B, C, and D. It also does show you the standard. So it's number system 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 5, 6, and its variety, 7, and its variety, and 8. But again, I'm just going to remember target B, C, and D. I'm going to click on more. It's then going to take me back actually to the to a page that looks like this. And I'm going to click on where it says sample item. Now, before I click on that, there are some great pieces here, like item guidelines, some module or models of what the task would look like, some achievement level descriptors for each of the different ranges. It's all really great stuff, but for right now, I'm just going to go to the sample item. So click on grade 6 under sample item. It actually takes you to that same kind of website that we looked at previous, but this time I know now that IAB for the number system was claims B, C, and D. So I'm going to click, claim 1, but targets B, C, and D. So I'm going to click all of them. Now I have all of these different kind of tiles here. I could just look at one, and when I pull up this one, it will show just like it would on the student assessment, including the type of input that it would require. But I'm going to go back. And really the beauty of this is I can now select to print. Misclick there. Select to print. And I'm just going to select to print all of them. What I'm doing is adding this item to the printer queue. From there, I can print my cart. Now, what this will do is it will give me these 9 sample items. I can rearrange them if I want, but really this was just an idea of to get them all in the same place. I could say like, oh, I want to move the targets in the right order. So now I'm moving this one down so it can join the other targets for D, and then I'm moving the C up here. You don't have to do any of that, but now the targets are all in order. But what I'm going to do next is click the button next. I can choose whether I want some of these accessibilities. For the PDF, I'm going to say answer key and items, and then I'm going to print to PDF. When I click on that, it's going to generate a PDF. It's going to show a preview of that PDF within the window of the system itself, and then it will give me the option to download that PDF. Perfect, error occurred. Okay, I'm going to go back, close. I'm going to try that again. I'm going to just try the items only and see if that was the issue. Perhaps I chose too many. But let's see. Perfect, it worked this time. So I'll go back and also try with the items and the answer key, but for the sake of this video. So it shows me here are the 9 items, and then it shows me on paper what those 9 items look like. It's not the same interactivity as was on the previous example where I could click and actually see what the input looked like, but it does allow me to save it as a PDF. Then I can download that PDF and I can take it with me and print out. I can make copies of this. These are not secure materials. These are sample items, so they're meant to be shared. I'm going to print the cart again just to see if the issue is the fact that I wanted to include the answer keys. Nope, that time it worked, so it was just a fluke. So this time it has the answer key for each of the different items, as well as that same PDF that has them all. So again, I could download that PDF, and then I have that to work within my PLC or PLT and be able to see it. For the others assessments, I could continue to do this. I could go back to results. I could click back into the very top where it says Smarter Content Explorer to start again on a different test. But again, just to kind of quickly show, select a grade, select a subject, a test, and then from that, if you notice the FIABs generally will only have one target, so you only have to remember that one target. The IABs will have generally more than one target, so you have to remember which target you're doing. For whatever reason, in ELA, the targets are numbered, and in math, the targets are lettered. But from there, select more, and then sample item, add in the different ones if you need, and then select to print, and go from there. All right, thanks.